What up, you pack? I am back with another video about how to make Sonic basically return back to greatness. I saw that we did a part two. I saw the part one and it's doing decent, and I decided to make a part two. This time I don't have my cousin with me. It's just me, but these are my own personal thoughts on how to make Sonic reach greatness again. One, I would say we gotta get back to what made Sonic an amazing franchise in the first place. I think if you were to create the perfect Sonic game, you have to go back to these games right here that I'm gonna speak on. Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, my favorite is the battle variation. Sonic Adventure 2 battle, I'll say. Sonic Heroes. And Sonic Forces. Yes, I know Sonic Forces has a bad reputation, but they granted us the ability to create our own character, which is what we always wanted in the first place. So Sonic Forces always want to have a special place in my heart simply because they granted us that wish. And I grew up watching the Sonic comics, so that story went towards the Sonic comic type of being with Eggman taking over the planet and Sonic basically joining the Resistance, which is the Freedom Fighters, to help go against Eggman. Why did I choose those 4 games? Was Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and Sonic Heroes and Sonic Forces. I'll give you why. I'll take aspects of those games and tell you why I chose those. So I chose Sonic Adventure 1 because that was one of the first variations that we had when we were able to play story mode basically with more than one character. I know that we had Sonic the Hedgehog 2 when we had Sonic and Tails. I know we had Sonic the Hedgehog 3 where they brought out Knuckles. I know we had Sonic and Knuckles. I know we had Sonic Racing, or Sonic CD, basically. And we had Sonic R for Sonic Racing, where you was able to play with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Eggman, Balloon, the Tails dog. I think Amy as well. But Sonic Adventure 1 or DX, whichever you prefer, gave us the ability to play with other characters individually and learn their own side of the story as far as how the story took place with Chaos. In the egg carrier with Eggman and stuff like that. Tails, to me, they need to make Tails in that variation again. That was the greatest variation of Tails that we ever had in any Sonic game. No cap. I'm not trying to talk with too much slang. I'm trying to keep it as professional as I can. I apologize, but that variation of Tails was the best gameplay of Tails we ever had. Sonic Adventure 2, he started wearing the mech. Sonic 06, he was throwing rings, and it was the same thing in Sonic Heroes. They should have let his tails. Technically, his tails are technically so dangerous as a weapon. You were literally able to attack robots with his tails. This man could spin his tails as a propeller and fly in the air. So imagine if he decided to use those as weapons. Hey, do what you want with it. But I'm telling you, tails could be more dangerous than what they make them be. That was the first gameplay where we got to play with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy. We even played with Gamma, which was E-Series 102 Gamma, which was a creation of Eggman. And we got to play with Big. Now, I think I speak for most people when I say Big's gameplay was a little tedious, but at least you gave us something different, an element to the game that we were able to, play. We never had that before in any Sonic game. It was a pain, but it was different, and I think that's what added the uniqueness to that game. Same thing with Big. I think Sonic Heroes. Well, first I'm gonna say, okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna stay in order. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is the second game that I chose. And I would say what worked with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, of course, is introduction of different characters like Rouge and Shadow, being teamed up with Eggman, as well as playing the battle version where you got to play with more than one characters. For the speed types, you got to play with Metal Sonic. You got to play with Amy. For the treasure hunt, you got to play with Knuckles and Rouge. You got to play with Chaos Zero.
Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be?
We never played with Chaos Zero outside of Chaos Zero was on 2 games. He was on, as far as being able to play with him. He was on Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and he was on Sonic Battle. I had Sonic Battle as the Game Boy SP or the Game Boy Advance. I think it was the Game Boy SP, where you had it and it was able to flip like it was a cell phone. It was like this. When I say we played Sonic Battle for hours, when we linked up our multi-taps together, and people with different Game Boy SP was able to play Sonic Battle, where it was a fighting game where you had Sonic, you had Tails, you had Knuckles, you had Amy, you had Rouge, I believe, and you had Emerald, and you had Chaos. Chaos was able to scrap in that game. That was busting. That's basically multiplayer with multiple characters is what makes Sonic work. I love Sonic. Sonic is my favorite character, but I think that they tend to overuse Sonic for everything. They made it that you could mostly play with Sonic, of course, because that's the name of the game, but adding all those other characters make those games amazing. That's why my third choice was Sonic Heroes, because you got to play with Team Sonic, which consists of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Team Dark, which consists of Shadow, Rouge, and E-Series 10, what was that? E-Series 120, Omega? I forgot what number he is, but Omega. We never got the chance to play with Omega until then. Team Rose, which had Amy, which had Cream, which had Big. That was the best variation of Cream and Big in any gameplay in life, because you was able to play with Cream as well on different games like Sonic Advance 3, I believe, or Sonic Advance 3 and Sonic Battle. But adding her to those games made it like gel together very nicely. Big has never reached another form better than that one. And you gave us the ability to play with the Team Chaotix. We always loved Team Chaotix from the comic books. I would say, yes, growing up with the comics, you finally gave us the ability to play with Team Chaotix, even though we're not using the entire Chaotix, which is Mighty the Armadillo, Ray the Flying Squirrel, Espio the Chameleon, Charmy the Bee, Vector the Crocodile. You're missing 2 characters out of that. Technically, I think Knuckles is considered Team Chaotix as well, but as far as Mighty the Armadillo and Ray the Flying Squirrel, we don't have them. That gameplay of Sonic Heroes, adding those 4 teams together, made Sonic Heroes so unique. And I think if you I would think if you created a game that had those elements as far as multiplayer and a team, plus Sonic Forces, those 4 games, if you take elements from those, which is the character creation from Sonic Forces, multiplayer from Sonic Heroes, as well as putting them together as teams from Sonic Adventure 2 and 3, 2 and Sonic Adventure 1, I'm sorry. So I know I'm scrambling, I'm all over the place, but I would just say that if they wanted to create the perfect Sonic game, I would just say take it from Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and Sonic Forces. I would say that they should give us the ability to create 3 characters that are bad or good or whichever direction they want to make the storyboard go. 3 characters that can go against Team Sonic or Team Shadow. They should let you be able to create 3 characters almost in a Sonic Heroes type of format as far as the powers, as far as speed, fly, power. Those 3 types together as a team, I think would make the perfect Sonic game. And if they were to, like, let's say, play online. If they played online, let's just say there's a network where we can play online. I play with one of my characters that I create. Let's say you could create all 3 characters, but if you play it online, you get to choose one of the characters that you created, and they randomly get put together on a team. So let's just say if I create a power type, my power type is on the team with somebody who creates a fly type and whoever created a speed type. So we get to play together online as that team. But if it's a solo gameplay, I get to create my 3, and however the story introduces those 3 characters, that's how they're introduced. Maybe going against Team Sonic, going against Team Dark, maybe go adding the Babylon Rose on there. I don't know, but the character creation from Sonic Forces, the team up as far as simplicity of speed, fly, power of Sonic Heroes, and the uniqueness as far as the story modes of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and Sonic Adventure 1 will create the perfect Sonic game. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next gameplay. Or not gameplay, but video as far as a debate, skit. Also check out our gaming channel, which is U-Pack Gaming on YouTube. And my solo channel as far as gaming is Ali from the U-Pack. So follow the group gaming channel, U-Pack Gaming. Solo channel, Ali from the U-Pack. And I hope that you like, comment, subscribe to this channel, which is Unique Pack TV. I will see y'all in the next one.